Mattel always leaves us collectors wanting more. You know, they don't finish lines sometimes. They release characters we don't really want. They don't release characters that we really do want. And so thank goodness for customizers out there that can make the stuff that Mattel is not strong enough to do. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be reviewing this custom Charles Drunged, as Epic Green Thunder coined the name of. He appears in Cars 2. You can see this like white taxi right here. That is him. There are a ton of black taxis, which Mattel did do, and that is Chauncy Fares over there, and that is obviously what Darrow Design used to make Charles here. So yeah, big shout out to Darrow Design. Thank you so much for taking on this commission, and actually, you did a phenomenal job with it. I love it. I can't wait to show everybody the amazing job that Darrow Design did. It's not, often that customizers take on a project that, they maybe don't have any really interest in doing, or it's something that is very foreign to them, like making something like this. Like, it's kind of peculiar, but I love the background characters that Mattel didn't do. And so, yeah, we're going to get right into it here. He put Charles on the 2015 Chauncy Fares card, which is really cool. I like that he does that with a lot of his customs. Yeah, Chauncy, I guess we'll just talk about the package real quick. Chauncy was released in 2015 in the Ye Left Turn In series, number 1 of 7. I remember he was in the very first case of the year. And also, he was released like 2 years before that in a Target exclusive 7-pack. So a lot of people were excited to finally get him as a single. And Brian Fuel was also in this series. Now, the funny thing is that Chauncy never appeared in the bar, like in this inn, but he was still included in the series. At Ye Left Turn In London, you never know who will come crashing through the door. And yep, that was Grim and Acer there. So yeah, another cool background would be like this yellow Brett Warren wagon over here. So like that's Brett Warren wagon. Paul Oakley's over there as well. Mattel did those two, the red and blue vans. Anyone could easily probably make a yellow one, and I would love it. I love stuff like that. I think I've actually seen a custom of that yellow one before. So yeah, guys, I'll be right back with Charles all opened up. So here's Charles out of the package, looking stunning, and we're just gonna get right into it. There he is in the movie again. There's the official picture. There aren't too many white taxis. Most of them are Chauncy's color, which isn't really like a pure black. It's kind of like a greenish, bluish black almost, like a little bit of a dark navy. But as for Charles though, like he seems like a pure white. So Darrow Design did a great job of emulating that on the die cast, and we're just going to start with him and then compare him to Chauncy. So first off, he's got a nice little expression there. Obviously, you had to use a little black outline to differentiate the eyelid from, just like the main eye space. The whites of the eyes, rather, because of the fact that they're both white. And so it does kind of give it a Thailand look almost. So it almost makes it seem like this is like a newer release. You got the headlights there, grill looking really good. He did a great job of like painting around this taxi light bar on the roof, and also a great job of painting the side view mirrors, which are additional plastic pieces. So I really like that. You got the little side light there, door handles, rims, the gas caps nicely kind of outlined almost. Some silver accents there down by the bumper. License plate is 07-29, and then there's like another one below it, 58872. These are the exact same as Chauncy's. Now, I don't expect anyone to change the license plate because that is just difficult, because of how small the decal is, especially considering that they're both like raised off the paint. It's not like just flat on there, so definitely adds an additional layer of difficulty. Yeah, just a really clean, simple car. I love this custom, one of my favorites I've gotten lately. And on the base here, you can even see that they had a copyright for London Taxi. And then DD, his initials, which also happen to be my initials, so that's pretty cool. Could pretend that I made this custom. No, I'm just kidding. Couldn't make a custom to save my life. But yeah, now here he is compared to Chauncy. They have similar expressions, but not dead on. They really look great together. Like, honestly, Mattel should have made a 2-pack of these guys. Just would have been perfect. A little ham and egg, right? Or maybe like just 2 eggs. I don't know. They are very cool. They look great together. Almost like Charles. Like, I think I like Charles more. I mean, he's the guy that I commissioned. I like his gas cap just stands out more than Chauncey's, so that's a nice thing that Darrow Designs was able to accomplish. Yeah, overall, these guys look awesome, and I think there is a blue one in here as well. If you look on this little screenshot here that I printed off, you can see behind that stoplight, you can see this blue car that is a very similar model to the taxis, and I think that this pole is blocking the taxi light bar on the roof, so I think that is another one. And now this kind of launches us into some deeper Cars lore and begs some of the age-old questions, like, first of all, what point do taxis and even buses like Tobu Deckington over here serve? Because clearly, like, no one is getting inside these guys. Like, there's no way there's Lightning McQueen is getting inside of Chauncy Fares. Same thing, you know, we have Vern's a taxi, Bob Pulley's a taxi. I even have another custom taxi I'll be reviewing soon as well. And I feel just bad for these guys. Like, what purpose do they serve? Are they guides, like tour guides? It's like, just follow me. I don't know. Like, we don't see any taxis really guiding anybody in the movie. So it really kind of begs the question. And it's kind of like a loophole, I guess. I doubt even Pixar has determined an answer. They probably thought about it, but then they're probably like, yeah, we're just going to roll with it because we don't have any solution to that. And then the second thing it begs is like, so the taxi company in London has all of these taxis, right? And they're all the same exact model, but you have like black ones, white ones, blue ones. So now either they put out by application saying like, we only want this certain model. Like, if you are not this model and specification, you cannot apply to our taxi company. But if that's not the case, it almost is like the taxi company sired and just created all of the same exact models. Like, because that's what would happen in real life. Like, they would buy, I guess, you know, the same exact model from one car dealer. And so it's so weird to think about, because then, like, obviously the taxi company, there are no car dealers in the Cars universe. So where do the taxi companies go to get their taxis? Like, oh my God, my mind's going to explode. We need to stop this before it does. And I'll just let you guys, like, you know, debate in the comments below, because those are really kind of interesting things to think about to a certain extent. And then it just becomes like, yeah, we really need to stop thinking about this before we start questioning the entire foundation of the Cars universe. But yeah, guys, that is all for my review of Charles Drunged. Like I said, I do have another taxi review coming out soon, a custom. You guys can guess to what it is. And here are your taxis in the Cars universe, Bob Pulley and the Mr. Vern. And these guys look great together. We'll pull up Topper Deckington the third. Somebody might be able to fit in him, but like 1, 2 max. So I still don't get it. And then, of course, Mather with his little rockets flying about London. Cool stuff. All right, guys, I will see you soon for another video. Bye now.